My name is Stinchcombe MB. I'm the Centre Director and leader in charge of the Broad Plain and Riverside Youth Project. It's a full-time youth and community centre which has been going since 1894. Thousands upon thousands of young people have come through here, so it does make a difference, that's for sure. This is full every night with young people from the ages of about 10 right the way up to about 25, 28. So downstairs, for instance, there's a fully equipped games room which has got a couple of pool tables in it, a snooker table, table tennis table, table football. So that's the part of the youth side. We've got a classroom down there with 4 stations, you know, where the kids can do homework and stuff like this. We've got a big gym downstairs for football and basketball and things like this. That's the one that doubles up as a main event space for the music. So how did I get into it? Well, it was purely by accident. So I played rugby for Broad Plain Rugby Club. Club's first team hooker, I was the scrum half. He said to me one day, he said, "Oh, Den," he said, "what with the territorial army and all the rest that you do?" So I was involved with that for several years. He said, "The leader upstairs isn't very well with the lads club. Would you be interested in just helping out a little bit while he gets better?" I said, "Oh, all right, we'll have a look at that." So that was on the Saturday. I walked in on the Monday, and I've been there ever since, all by accident. It was nothing in my plans. I had absolutely no thought whatsoever to do it. And here I am, and I look back, it's like amazing. Every young person that comes in here, I see the change in their face within half an hour. You know, they can come in not sure, a little bit, not sure if I want to go through there, step over the threshold as it were. Once they're in, they find that they join, honestly, the Broad Plain family, the big family. The old saying is, once a Broad Plainer, always a Broad Plainer, and it really sticks. From my point of view, I see them all come in as newbies, if you like, with sometimes very little going for them. And some have got all sorts of issues here, there and everywhere. When they come in here, I am lucky enough and have the privilege of watching them grow and develop into adults, I suppose. Not everybody gets that opportunity. I've had it for 50 years, and yeah, I think we've done all right. So Edna, my wife, thank God she's been with me all those years too. Both of us, we've fostered already 137 boys over, 38 years or thereabouts. It'd be interesting, but some of those, every one of those went to the club, this club. So this place has also been a fantastic place for our foster kids. Because I'd come home from work and I was running children's homes and things like that, as it were in those days. We'd have tea together. I had my own 3 boys, I had our own 3 foster sons. They'd all get in a van and we would come to club. They would box, football, rugby, table tennis, pool, you name it. They'd probably shower at the club, we'd come home, they'd have a bit of supper, go to bed, following day, school. Routine. They had a consistent routine, which is where they could actually play in a fantastic paradise like this. And it made all the difference for those kids, and that's why our fostering was such a successful thing. And I look back and I think, wow. So it's been a great place. The Queen honoured me with an MBE at Buckingham Palace in 2004, and honoured Edna with an MBE at Windsor Castle in 2010. So actually, you know, it was incredibly nice to be recognised. At the time, it was a bit of a humbling thing. You think, oh my God, really? But it is a bit special. And, do you know, that MBE opened even more doors for us to perhaps get a bit of funding here or a bit of this there. It opened doors for the kids that I work with and all sorts of things like that. So, not a bad thing, really. The boxing gym events, how did that come about? Well, we got to a stage where all of a sudden, we had no money in the pot. As a charity, and, you know, we don't get anything off the local authorities or anybody like that. We have to find every penny to run this centre, which I might add we own. It was look at something new, a different avenue, a different way of bringing in money, or lose the whole thing. The Boxing Gym Events has come about. They've ran some fantastic music events down here at our centre, which is really, really purpose-built for doing things like this, to be honest, because it's a big venue. The rave and the music event makes its money, of course, to make it happen. But on the strength of it, we get a rental fee for our building. Well, that's the thing that saved us, really, because without that, we would have definitely closed down. And you see, because we work with kids most of the time, and the rest, like during the day and during the evening, well, kids' subs don't cut it really. They're not going to pay a £2,500 a month electric bill, for instance, which is what we currently pay. And as a charity, that in itself is incredibly demanding. I think, if we're brutally honest, without the music events, there would be no club. Because of this place, because of the fact that, you know, look at my anger management tools here. Come up then, boys, put the gloves on. Whoever that is that's upset, you punch the hell out of that bag. You can't get in trouble for punching a bag, can you? And again, you know, they go out feeling really good and knackered, of course. But the most important thing is, it's about giving kids a space to play, a safe space to play. And there is that. Do you know what they say to me? Thank you for giving us our lives back. All I can do is do what I do here, which is make sure everybody that comes in this place enjoys it, gets a massive good experience out of it, and more importantly, it helps change their lives so that they can move on. And I know when they're adults, they bring their kids along too, just to say, oh, it's the best place I ever was when I was a kid. That's what it's about, memories, but future as well. Giving kids a future where they can look back and they've had some good pointers in their life to say, that's, you know, this is the right things to do.